Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of the DigiVerse DiveCast, the only Digimon podcast that is happening during Bridget's 24-hour stream, which we are currently all on right now, and she's playing Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer in the background.
Fuck you, Luke Sorton!
That's Bridget.
That's Bridget. This podcast is hosted by me, Lotte. I'm the wonderful host everyone loves quite a bit. But actually, I'm under honesty hour right now, so I don't know. I can say that, right? People like me.
They love me.
Like, I think it's okay for me to say. It's probably okay for me to say.
If you believe it so.
Yeah, and then we have Momo.
I watched these movies at double speed. I was very busy.
You too, huh?
I wish I was as smart as you guys.
I wanted to avoid.
Actually, we're on Twitch right now. We can do a poll on this.
I wanted. I'm Momo, yes. Just to be clear, I wanted to watch it at normal speed, but I was just like, it was so hard to pay attention.
It's so fucking boring. Okay. And we have Leon.
Hello, it's me. I'm Leon.
The Bridget, you know who Bridget is. She's the one screaming about Kingdom Hearts right now.
Actually, I don't. Can you enlighten
Yeah, sure.
me?
Yeah, Bridget, explain who you are from top to bottom.
No.
Okay, and we have our special guest who is in the torture chamber for all the Try movies, Yuki.
Dagbar's pussy stank.
Boo!
Boo! We hate your pussy.
I can't do top to bottom. Yeah, you're right. I don't got legs.
Fuck, you're right. Don't even have them on the Fugi either. They only go down to the waist.
I want legs. Why can't I have legs?
My bad, I ate them.
What the fuck?
I got really hungry.
Do cats eat other cat legs? Is that a thing?
I'm sorry, John. I was so hungry.
Oh god, this episode's gonna be a mess. We're gonna half the time not even actually talk about Digimon.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so today we are covering Digimon Try movies 2 and 3 because the idea of covering 6 of them individually made me want to blow my brains out. So we're not doing that anymore. And because just a couple things I need to get out of the way because it's weird. This is happening during Bridget's 24-hour live stream. There is a rule during that live stream where if people donate a certain amount of money, I am forced to be honest for an entire hour because I lie a lot. And currently, I have until another hour and 10 minutes from now where I have to be totally truthful. So you're going to be hearing me say a lot of really mean things about this movie.
Oh yeah, Chad. If you want us to go for the entire duration, just $100 more.
Yeah,
that's all it takes.
Chat.
Yeah.
I get a ricochet bullet, but
it's fine.
It mostly hurts a lot, but it's that's fine. Funny.
Yeah.
Very funny that this is the return episode because in case you weren't aware, that first episode of Try was recorded 2-3 months ago.
3 months ago, almost 4. It was recorded in the first half of September, I think. So yeah, it's been a while since we recorded. A lot has happened. Holy shit, a lot has happened. We're not going to do the usual.
About any of it.
Yeah, we're not going to do the usual. Well, not even just in Digimon, because that's a totally separate episode. We're talking about personal lives. Holy shit, a lot has changed.
No, I don't want to talk about that either.
Yeah.
No.
I just say one of the things that happened in my personal life is why I'm streaming right now.
Yeah. So basically, we're not doing the My Week segment. This is also going to be a pretty short episode because honestly, we don't have a lot to say about these movies. They suck. They're bad. They're boring. So it's mostly just going to be the usual kind of step-by-step of it and complaining the entire time. So here we go. Try movie number 2. Opens up with a weird and fucked up Ogremon breaking a bunch of eggs in the Village of Beginnings open, I guess.
Yeah, my first... Shout out to Cheese. Shout out to Cheese.
Shout out to Cheese.
But happy birthday, Cheese, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's
Wait,
fucking Cheese's birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. What? What do you mean?
the-
all right. I forgot to tweet. I was getting a message before I came on. Let me
Yeah,
quickly
yeah.
message them.
This
Yeah,
this
they're
episode is
starting
gonna
on Let's
be
go do that now.
yeah, this episode is going to be going up on the 7th of January, but it is currently it's the 4th while we're recording. But yeah, so happy birthday to those two. This is also going to be entirely unedited, so any extended silences, sorry, I'm going to try to keep talking and moving as fast as possible. So
Keep it rolling.
yeah, Leomon is fighting him, trying to prevent him from committing infanticide.
Yeah, yeah, no, I was just it's like like
Actually, this
felt
isn't
like
even
another one of those.
infanticide.
Felt like another one of those. Oh, this movie's trying to this shit's
Yeah.
trying really hard to be dark.
Look
He's
at
just killing it. He's just crushing eggs, killing
Kill
babies.
egg.
Ogremon's performing digital abortions, and Leomon's trying to stop him. It's fucking grim, dark, and edgy. Speaking of which, the next thing we
Wait.
see, what's
What?
up?
If you destroy the eggs in the village, wouldn't they immediately spawn?
I think the implication is that they're not coming back.
I mean,
What
on
the
the bright
fuck?
side, they don't have to deal with try, so I guess good for them.
So the next thing we see is the current screenshot that's on screen, which is a picture of the Digimon Emperor. It's the only screenshot I didn't bother taking anymore because I didn't want to. So yeah, Digimon Kaiser is back.
Okay, people generally like Lotte as a host. We just
Oh,
discovered that through a poll.
Okay, awesome.
Good.
63%.
Yeah, not bad. More than I expected. I
Not
expected
bad.
to lose. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a pretty big landslide for no. Oh, actually, yeah, only 8 people. Like 8 people voted, and there's 64 people in the stream. You people, like, come on.
I guess they
Yeah,
weren't that
we're-
invested. I guess they weren't that invested in you.
Refrain from speaking, perhaps.
It's-
Yeah, I think the implications. I think the implication says more here than the.
yeah, nobody fucking cares.
Whoops.
Ugh. Okay. So yeah, fucking Digimon Kaiser is back, which, like, what? Huh? Why? That'll be explained later. Haha.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Also Huckmon is like around. I just have a note that says Huckmon. I don't know where he is. He's around. He's there.
Yeah, like he did that for the first movie. Like he just does that throughout 2 and 3. You'll see him
This is-
spying on people.
This is so fucked up as a like hardcore Jesmon fan because this is gonna be his own like his to this day his only appearance in like an anime property is fucking Try.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so
Like-
rough.
X Evolution was before he existed, right?
Yup.
Yep.
No, X
and-
Evolution was only Omegamon, Dukemon, Magnamon, and Alpha. None of the other even ones that existed like Dynasmon and Lord Nightmon.
No, like at this point, Jasmine was like a pretty recent creation when Tri existed, right?
yeah, and he
Pretty
was the most
sure.
like recent Royal Knight that existed.
Probably why they decided to feature him. Oh, okay. And then the first actual scene of the movie is Mako. Yay, Mako! Yay! The one bastion I have in this movie is Mako, because I think she's a fun character. That's it. And then after that, I don't know. She's with Meikumon. We cut to Taichi and Hikari. They are fucking eating, I guess.
I'm glad this is like one of the parts of this movie you had written down.
No, because this is the first part of the second one, so I was actually trying to take notes. But now these get much less detailed as we go on. I also have Mimi outfit, yeah, so I guess Mimi is in like a casual outfit at some point.
I like how you don't even remember.
Yes,
That's like the only time in this where I think she's wearing her pink hat.
that's it. Yes, okay, she's wearing like the original outfit. That's why I was like, "Yay, Mimi!"
It's like what it's like it happens so little. I appreciate when they wear something that reminds me what character I'm looking at.
I know, it's crazy. Himekawa and the teacher whose name I'm fucking forgetting.
Daigo.
Daigo, thank you. Are in the SUV and they're talking about going to the hot springs because apparently all the Digidestined are going there for a day. The way they talk makes me think they were a thing 'Cause, like, they're just like, "Oh, yeah, I remember the first time we went to a hot spring together, we stayed in there too long, and duh, blah, blah, blah." And I was like,
At some point in one of the movies, they
yeah.
say he says they're exes.
It's just a little later in this one, they bring it
Yeah.
up 'cause I was like, "Oh, they're exes." Uh, they finally meet up with everyone, like, under a bridge, like the usual, I guess, underpass
Yeah.
they go ahead and, like, meet up under. Takeru's wearing another fucking terrible outfit. It's like a shitty tank top with basketball shorts and a beanie. I'm gonna
Is
kill
that the
this
one that
kid.
just says summer camp?
Yeah. God, I fucking hate this kid and his terrible, terrible outfits.
Being explicitly mean to this child for his bad fashion sense.
I forget when it shows up, but there is one absolutely incredible fit in one of these two movies, and I wonder if you think it's the same one.
Oh god, I'm, like, trying to remember which one it is, and I don't think it's in this one because I probably would have pointed it
I
out.
think it's in I think it's some point during the festival.
Oh, really? Okay. Then I must have missed it.
Um, does it help or not that the outfit in the first movie was a tribute to Koji Wada? Oh God, was it?
Was it? That really bad, like, patchwork
Shit.
pants one? Damn, dude. I feel bad for saying that outfit fucking sucked ass. Well, no, that was the outfit where I was like, "Oh, this one's actually pretty good," and then I saw the oh, it's the fedora one. Okay.
Yeah, I think I've seen
Koji
Wada in
Wada
an
wears a
outfit like that.
fedora, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, whatever. Like, I'm
You need to be cool enough to make that outfit work, though.
yeah, like, I'm sure Koji Wada can
Yeah.
pull it off.
Yeah, because you know when you're the guy who sang "fuck Butterfly," like
Like
Yeah.
if you're like like if you're a fucking like a rock star fucking on like stage singing that, like, yeah. But if you're like a fucking guy in like a Starbucks right on like your laptop, you look like a loser.
Oh god. Joe is studying. That's the entirety of that note.
That
Fuck 'em.
that's all he does.
Yeah,
oh my God, dude, fucking
we'll get to Joe.
Luxor, dude.
So, my next note is just, dude, I just had a homemade crunch wrap. It was so good.
Hey, can you talk to us about the homemade crunch wrap? It's more interesting
Yeah, I
than
wanna
the fucking movie.
I want to hear
Okay.
about that more than the movie.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've told this to Bridget and Momo, but, like, apparently, recently, there's like an actual Mexican place near our house, and they started selling fake Mexican food, like the
Mhm.
stuff they make at like Taco Bell. Like they started selling crunch
Yeah.
wraps, but they make them. And so my brother was like, "It's like fucking heaven." And so him and my mom were like, "Okay, like crunch wraps aren't hard. We can make those ourselves. It's just ground beef, peppers, chopped onions, all that kind of stuff, and you mix it together and." Put it on there, you do all that stuff, and it's like and yeah, it's actually super easy, and so, like, it's really easy to just make them once you have the beef mix. Like, you lay out the tortilla, you put it on there, maybe put some shredded cheese on there if you want to. You put the hard tortilla, like the smaller one, on top of that, and then you just, fold the soft tortilla onto everything, and then you just put it into a hot pan with some oil and, like, brown both sides, and there you go, you have a homemade crunch wrap, and it's fucking awesome. It's so good.
Maybe Meiku would have been chill if she had one of those.
Lot, you can cut this out of the actual like recording.
I'm not
bit.
editing anything.
Okay,
I
because
ain't
I was
editing
going to
shit.
suggest some.
What's
What if
up?
we just like kind of talk normally, and then every once in a while, like it's like the Try movie. Like we just kind of have like mostly a normal stream, but every once in a while you bring up, oh yeah, and then this like bit happened, and you cover like 10 whole minutes and like fucking like a couple of sentences.
I mean, literally that like fucking what are my next couple of notes? Mimi applies the nickname to May. She starts calling May Mako May May. Okay? Hikari does the bit of, "Oh, Takeru's a womanizer. Do better watch out, Mako." Like, cool. They're dressing in the dressing room, and they do the funny thing where you rip the fucking the what is it, obi?
Yeah, I'll admit that bit was cute because it
Yeah,
was
no,
just the
it's
Digimon doing it.
yeah, no, there are several cute little bits, but like, yeah, you rip the fucking obi sash like a Beyblade thing and spin
Most
them.
of like a good like half
Fuck.
2/3 of this is like fluff.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like I get
Fuck, I
the
didn't know the
idea.
rules,
It's
chat.
and like I absolutely and like that maybe sounds like a bit backhanded because I understand the point of it is, some time of just Mako just, getting settled in with the group and just getting to
Yeah.
know her and like the dynamics. But
But there's like literally nothing happening.
it's just it's just not very interesting. It's all
Yeah.
just very flat and very like what's the word, rote. Like it's
Yeah.
like the most standard like high school anime bonding scenes you could think of.
And it's like, we don't even learn anything about Mako. Like, at all.
Like, the only bit where I was like, "Huh, that's kind of funny," is them, like, doing the inverse of all the boys accidentally
Yeah.
stepped in on the bathhouse.
Yeah,
Like, the girls do it, and it's like, "Oh, that was kinda funny."
because like, basically, like, again, like, this entire bathhouse
Meh.
scene. Jesus. Fuck it,
I'm
maybe
gonna
that
go
head
visit
injury
another world chat. I need to get a little stronger, I think.
maybe that head injury from the other day did fuck me up a little more than I thought it did. Um,
So,
it means nothing. Nothing happened at the fucking bathhouse. There's the cute
yeah,
part at the
there's, like
end where some shenanigans lead to them the girls breaking into the boy side of things, and Mako has that funny thing where she's like, "Don't worry, I can't see anything. My glasses are fogged up." Then proceeds to lift up her glasses and check
yeah,
Tai Chi out for a
she
second.
no, 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 and she fucking glances down at his fucking crotch.
It's
Wa
like,
was he trying was she trying to get a look at his dick? Like,
yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was probably more just
Well,
looking at his
not
abs because Tai Chi's kind of cut.
well,
But
more just like, well, it doesn't seem like she was more like, oh, an accident, but it's just like, oh, oopsie.
yeah, like it's
oopsie.
very
I can
clearly
see the
intentionally.
I can
Yeah.
see the entire shape of your dick.
Honestly, this is like I think this is like my favorite bit of Tai Chi, like like these three movies so far. Is just when he's
Yeah.
like, "Would you all fucking leave?"
Can you get out?
Oh, there's like one bit of like foreshadowing for later though, because it's like there's like a part where it's just like I think Biyomon and Meikumon,
Mhm.
and like Meikumon just kind of wanders off,
Yeah.
which happens a lot by the way,
Yeah, Megumon really likes to just kinda wander off.
and like whenever Meikumon's on its own, it's clear that there's like something very wrong with her.
Yeah. Oh, and we also do learn that Meikumon is an adult level during this section.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
In
it's
case she
like a
wasn't enough like Tailmon.
yeah, it's
Fucking
literally just
cats.
Tailmon foil. Like, even her rookie stage is just, is Salamon Brown.
I don't even think yeah, I think I don't even think it's like the tech I think it's even just like a theoretical, like I don't even think it's
Yeah.
technically a Digimon.
It's one of those, "Yeah, it probably looks like this." Uh, we literally just went through, like, a third of my notes in approximately 5 minutes. Because I was just, like,
There's
writing down
nothing.
there's nothing. Mimi's really good at throwing stars. I don't know why, but she is.
We should
Uh,
literally make this podcast like put like maybe 50 minutes try and then the rest of it is just us talking about our fucking weeks or something. Like shooting the shit. Because I got nothing here. Like you wanna know my notes? I have like one highlight at the end of movie 3 and I have nothing else. Dude.
There's
Like
Most of my
there's more
notes are
to
just fuck you.
there's like more to talk there's more to talk about in 3. It's just I really don't have anything to say about 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
There
A whole lot of nothing
okay.
happens.
Oh, fucking tell me about it. I found it kind of amusing that Taichi just didn't care about all the girls, or specifically Mako, like, checking him out. Like, he's sitting there just like, "Okay, can you go now?"
Tai
can you
Taichi
fucking leave?
Taichi's like barely a presence in these 2.
It's crazy. Like, the
Like,
only
cause
other
I if you've seen the previous episode, I got fucking really, really pissed off at like what was gonna be his thing for this series, and it's like
yeah.
he's kind of just he like kind of butts heads with Yamato a couple times, but for the most part, he's very pushed to the back
Yeah, and it's just like
in this.
throughout both movies, like, Yamato's, like, fucking needling him about the whole why the Omegamon fusion split up, and, like, he just never really answers it, and that's, like, the entirety of what's going on with Taichi these 2 entire movies.
Like obviously on one I like from now I appreciate a Digimon adventure thing, remembering that characters other than Taichi exist, but it's also just he's not doing anything.
Yeah. you can balance it out. Like each movie is focused on like a more specific character for reasons that become apparent once we hit the final parts of each movie, where it's like, oh, they're getting their fucking ultimate level. Um, another cute bit that happens in the time nothing is happening is, like I think Sora says like, "Oh, don't worry, these two are just fighting. They do it all the time." And both Taiji and Yamato both go, "We're not fighting" at the
Sorry,
same time.
someone just chat just now. Sorry, I woke up on the nap. Are we talking about fucking Try again? Don't
We're
Yeah,
worry.
it's podcast time,
Yeah,
TP. Don't worry about
we're
it.
we're
Fine, this
doing the
time we have a
podcast.
reason.
We promise. Oh god, let me notes. My next note is just Joe. You suck so fucking bad at this. Oh,
Oh
in
Yeah.
shit, you
this,
too?
in this, yeah, no, yeah, it's just
That's
another
probably
scene.
where I had my note that was like, every time they mischaracterize Joe, I chop off a finger of a Toei executive.
It's insane. All throughout movie two, we are cutting back to him receiving text and messages from all of his friends like, "We are hanging out and we are with our Digimon, our best fucking friends in the entire world." And he just is like, and then closes his phone. Like, dude, this is not how he would act ever in no universe.
Catching up on Zero Two really fucked me on this because I have a screenshot of what Joe says to Gomamon at one point, which is of course, even though we're apart, I'm worried about you. Guess what he does to Gomamon the entire fucking
Fuck.
movie?
It's
They
so
need to
bad.
fuck off with this fucking movie. God damn.
The
This
writers of
wasn't
this
even a
movie,
problem in the original series either. It's like, okay, cool. He likes studying, but he still knows, all right, I can't study if the world is moving.
it's just, ugh, ugh.
You find out his reasoning isn't even, oh, he's far too focused on his studies. His actual reason's even dumber.
Yeah, it's a thing
Why
they
does it,
already fucking went over.
why does it have to be us?
It's
We
not. It's
did
you and
this!
several people all over the world. You're not the only group of kids anymore.
No, no,
You're not.
no, we can't acknowledge that. That's the thing that happened at Zero Two. Not here. Not
Exactly.
here.
It's
Like,
like,
like a disproportionate amount of fucking magic and defense, but sorry. Like,
no, it's okay.
No, it's fine.
Oh god, okay,
That,
like Jesus fuck.
oh yeah, it's part of the unimportant shit. But there's a point where there's like a meeting at school. Like, oh, what is our class gonna do for the fucking culture festival?
oh
And
yeah.
Mimi immediately chimes in, and she's like, "Oh, like I have an idea based on like this restaurant I
Yeah,
saw in the U.S." And I had to, and like I forget the name for it, but it's like, is this supposed to be Hooters?
Haters.
it's
Haters,
yeah,
I
it's
think.
Hooters.
It's like, why are we Hooters?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
you know,
I
weird.
don't.
that thing for teenagers, Hooters.
I swear to yeah, okay, that's actually a little later in my notes. Hooters, but less
Okay.
blatant was what I wrote. It's like really soon because I think after the sauna, it immediately cuts to Mimi being like, "I'll be the committee rep. I'll be the leader for the committee." Like she even nominates herself, and then she's like, she immediately is just like, "I have an idea," and no one else has any ideas, so they just kind of go with it by default.
Mhm.
And like people are clearly like not super down with it at first, but like no one else has any ideas, so they just go with it. Um, oh fuck. Damn it. I have a note that just says Mimi dropping truth bombs so based, and I'm trying to remember what she says because she says something that's
I'm
like kind of
I'm
poignant.
assu I'm assuming that's when like her and Mako are clothes shopping, and she's like, I
Yes.
I just I just speak my mind or whatever.
Yes, exactly.
Like if I've got a problem, I'm not just gonna hold it in or whatever.
Yeah. Just a very like cool and good thing she says, where she's just like keeping things bottled up is bad. If you got something to say, you just say it. Yeah, living up to
Nah,
her crest. Exactly.
that sounds like a problem for like me in like 30 years. Nah, I'm good.
Oh god. Yeah, the outfits are like cheerleader outfits, I guess. Mako can draw apparently.
No one I've
Sure,
never seen
dude.
someone draw before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pa ma
Ogremon. Oh, good.
Palma makes some funny noises.
Yeah. Ogremon shows up nearby to where Mako and Mimi are currently eating. They decide Taichi or Koshiro, I forget. Koshiro tells her, "Don't do anything. Wait until everyone gets there." She decides, "No, we have to do something." So she
We
sends out
gotta
Togemon.
some shit like, "Oh, we gotta prove that there's good Digimon still," because that's kind of I think that's like the only time they acknowledge that thing of the public are turning on Digimon.
Yeah. At which point, for some fucking reason, Togemon decides to use needle spray in an open field while there is a helicopter right next to them, and so the
I mean,
helicopter goes into a
no,
lake.
the news helicopter just goes right up to the Togemon for no
I,
reason.
it's really fucking stupid. Anyway, the chopper goes down. Togemon is responsible for manslaughter.
It's just like actually made me roll my eyes.
It's so bad. It's like having to fucking concoct situations in which their Digimon wind up causing damage. Digimon Kaiser jump scare because he's just like around.
Let's just
Uh,
hate him.
Meikumon attempts to save Togemon and gets fucking pummeled. And then Leomon shows up and drags Ogremon back into the distortion.
The proportions on Leomon are so fucked up in this movie, by
Dude.
the way.
His titties are so fat.
Not even that, his fucking
That's
his like shoulders,
Really cool, Yuki.
his fucking wingspan.
Yeah. It's
He's
like
like one of those like awful like inbred pugs.
like those bulldogs that are like insanely top heavy.
Yeah, it's like I'm uncomfortable looking at him.
It's true. He's really wide, but only from like the neck down to exactly like his pecs. And then it shrinks down to normal size. That's it. Yeah, fucking pimp son. Pimpy son, Leomon. Gotta get those fucking bulldog ads on TikTok. Oh god. Fucking uh where am I in my notes? God, this sucks so fucking bad. Koshiro calls Mimi egocentric, which is kind of true. She did just fuck up big time because she wanted to do something that she didn't really need to do.
Like it's really weird. Every time someone reasonably goes, "You what you did was stupid," and then Sora goes, "No, don't be mean," and it's like
Yeah,
they're not being that mean. They're just saying you acted stupid.
like but Sora's the mother hen of the group, so
They literally start going, "You're the mom of the group." It's kind of
yeah,
weird.
it's a little weird. Uh
Uh,
Huckmon is there. Taichi shows up at the fucking at Koshiro's office with his giant new furry friend who doesn't fit in the door frame because he's so fucking wide.
That was one of the that's like the funniest thing in this movie. It's not even a joke.
It's just like, why do you look like that? Why are
it's
you
like
standing
Angel
here?
trying to enter the fucking
Ain't
that
that
one door in
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
God.
I'm gonna be honest. I almost want us to get through this even faster because I'm like, shit, dude. I watched this yesterday. I don't remember a goddamn thing already.
This
Yeah,
movie
no.
sucks.
My
I'm kind of
memory is
like
like
out
failing
of
me.
fates to. I'm kind of out of things to say about this already. I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine if we actually did one movie at a time. Can you? These episodes would be like 30 minutes long.
Okay,
Yep.
so
I
if we're just gonna
actually know myself.
if we're just okay, if you want to just start skimming the random bits, the outfit, the fit I was talking about is I guess as a result of trying to be a bit more fashionable for Mimi. There's a point where you just see
Oh
Koshiro on his own
yes,
during the festival, and he has like this incredible like Hawaiian shirt with I think like shrimp on it.
yeah. It's
Right.
God. It's so fucking bad. It's not when he's at the festival though. He does because at first he's not at the festival, but then they do their daters cheerleading performance.
and
Himekawa takes a picture of Mimi and sends
doing
it
a
to
dance.
and sends it
And
to
he,
Koshiro with the subject line "emergency situation."
and he immediately fucking shows up in suit.
Suit and bow tie. Fucking God. That was like like the one joke in these two movies that really landed was them having Himekawa send a text that said extremely urgent to Koshiro and it's just a picture of Mimi.
I I think like the whole thing of Koshiro suddenly having a crush on Mimi just is still just I don't it just kind of really comes at just feels like
Yeah.
it came out of nowhere because like in the original it felt like they really were like implying her and Joe were kind of maybe going to be
Yeah.
a thing, but it's just something. Oh, it's Toshiro, and it's like they just felt like well, there's just a lot of sudden romance in this thing, so it's just kind of like. But I guess if all of them, this is probably the only one where I'm like, yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Toshiro's bits are kind of funny here.
Ignoring the fact that the setup for it doesn't make a goddamn bit of sense. Like, sure, it's cute enough. But oh yeah, I have a note that said Coach for that fit fucking sucks. My next note is just Joe finally does something, which I think is when he decides to finally go to the fucking festival and like meet up with everybody.
Oh yeah. Also, all the Digimon sneak off because they're
Yeah,
supposed to be kept in like the office.
they do a really weird thing where Kumon is like, please, and it really gets to Leomon for some reason.
He's like, oh my god, she's so cute. I have to.
Yeah, it's it,
Make Meikumon is like that's like a cynical like the entire Meikumon thing comes off so cynical to me. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. Uh, my next note is brother check-in shot because there's a point where Yamato confronts Taichi in the hallway and they do the low angle brother check-in.
The new repost, not share.
uh, Joe confronts Gomamon on the roof and he asks Gomamon, "So you think I'm running away?" And the answer to that is yes, you are.
Yes.
Literally what you're doing.
Yeah, you are.
Exactly what you're doing. Meikumon wants pudding.
Same.
And eventually,
And then she just leaves.
yeah, she sneaks off because the fucking dancing show starts and she's wandering out on her own. And while she's there, a distortion opens up right next to her. Definitely Ichijoji Ken, the Digimon Kaiser, walks out of the portal and grabs her.
Oh yeah, but right before that, like she bumps into Himekawa.
Yeah,
So Himekawa can have one of her 50 million I'm totally not suspicious moments.
yep. Because like just constantly do that with her. I mean, at the end of this movie, they just outright confirm she's fucking evil because there's like the bad thing happens and she smirks. So I was like, okay, so she's just evil. Fucking. I think Palmon and Gomamon follow Kaiser
Yeah,
into the portal, and then everyone else
and
can
Leomon.
and Leomon. The rest of them don't because they get locked out because who knows, whatever.
It's fine. They're not on the cover, so they get locked out.
That's true.
So he just says like I think Korsher just starts spouting some like techno babble to explain it away.
Yeah, it's like nothing. Uh, Fucking yeah, Leomon's in there. He winds up getting corrupted and turning evil because, of course, it's fucking Leomon. Everyone collectively says, "Get the fuck over yourself, Joe." So he decides to come back and help everybody. And
No,
then,
just Hikari.
oh
Just
yeah, it's
fucking
just Hikari.
and the fucking way she talks about him it is like she doesn't even try that hard. She's just like
Stop being a
Gomamon's your
bitch,
part.
bitch.
Little, she literally just goes, "But Gomamon's your partner," and he's like, "Oh my god, you're right. Gomamon is my partner."
I can't believe it. All this time, I thought Gomamon was just some weird dog that I picked up.
That was a lot.
Fuck off!
Fuck, I was
Shut
going
up!
to.
All of you die! Anyway, Joe gets there, and then we immediately get Vikemon with literally no fanfare. Which is
No,
Like,
no,
Vikemon.
no.
no. There was a very strong moment. He yells really loud.
It's I guess that's like a character moment, but it's just like
Leomon's
just
a
straight to
Millhouse
just
of Digimon.
everything's coming up Leomon.
Nobody likes Leomon.
What was I gonna say?
We're talking about
It's
Vikemon.
just it's just like I don't know. Fair enough. That's the big character moment for them. It just feels like
It
I
feels
think there's
so
some even
extremely shallow. I don't
I swear
know.
there's literally even a bit in I think episode 3 in like part 3 where I think Yamato says something like, Man, what's up with that? All our friends are getting their ultimates really easy."
Yeah.
I think
Remember
he
when we had to get
literally
shot through the
says,
heart for that?
he literally says, like achieving them easily or something like that.
It's
Taichi Yamato had to get an arrow through the heart. Joe and Mimi had fucking yell, I guess.
Mimi get like bullied a little bit and then and get called
Hey, Mortal
egocentric.
Thunder.
So what's the specific? Because they use a specific Japanese word that's not like super easy to translate, like joshiki or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yoshiku.
joshiku. That's it. Yeah, like specific
Yeah,
being a joshiku.
like the only it's not a great scene, but it's like it's like the only bit of this like whole Joe thing that I kind of like is like the bit where it's just him and Mimi.
Yeah,
Like it's like like the arc is still bad, but it's a decently done scene.
yeah. Like, and I like the thing with her and Mako. I think it's fun. I think it's nice that Mimi gets to like say the things that are part of her character to another person who clearly like needs to hear them. And then also we get Rosemon. I have a note that says Lilymon like 17 times.
Lilymon, Lilymon voice, Lilymon.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And then there's Tit Jiggle and Rosemon, and I was like, dude, come on.
This is probably, although don't get me wrong, like Jasmine showing up later on is really cool, but I think this fight,
Yeah,
this is probably like this is like easily like the highlight of these two for me. Like that was like a pretty cool fight.
yeah. It's pretty long and it's well animated. It's a pretty decent fight.
Also, Imperial Dramon.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just fucking there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we never
Also,
really
yeah,
know why
no.
he gets virus Imperial Jamon. Kind of has it now.
Also, yeah, I fucking like because it's like the Kaiser, and everyone's just like Ken. Like no one's like shocked. I'm just like
yeah.
Ken. What are you
Like, oh
doing
fuck,
here?
is that Ken guy I guess vaguely know. Don't look at the previous series. We barely know that guy, I swear.
Oh, dude, I have some complaints about. Ooh, we'll get there. Anyway, they kill the Imperial Dramon. They hop out. Um, Meikumon is like not willing to go back to Mako because I think Meikumon just kind of like inherently understands that she is a problem or something. And then randomly Leomon's like, "It's okay, little baby, you're fine." And then Meikumon freaks out and like tears a fucking hole open in his chest. And everyone's like,
And now it's like, well, he died in reality, so he's dead.
"Yep, dead forever. Goodbye." And
Oh
then
yeah, oh yeah. That I never even thought about that. No one like with all the fucking stuff about infected Digimon. No one wonders. Oh, is that the Vmon and Wormmon we know? No, they just kill it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, because I find out about the
Oh fuck
infection
yeah.
after that fight. Because movie 3 is about the infection.
Well, I mean, they already know what infected Digimon are.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, what am I fucking talking about? Yeah, no, Meikumon is too good of a design to be in this garbage. Anyway, that's where the movie ends. Yeah, Leomon is dead. During the reaction shots, Himekawa smirks. So, like, oh, she's evil. Surprise, surprise.
No way.
They're, I mean, the Zero Two kids are in it. Air quotes. They exist within the story of Digimon Try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost begrudgingly so, though.
Mm-hmm. And that's even more apparent in Try Movie 3. So, Try Movie 3 opens up with a plane getting a little wonky, and it the electronics are fucking up, and they have to make an emergency language or landing. So the electronics are getting fucked up in the real world
Oh.
again.
That's why my note starts off with ooh 9/11.
I was also
Oh,
you
man.
you said that, and I started thinking, oh, 9/11.
Oh, 9/11. Oh, 9/11.
9/11.
9/11.
It's uh,
Like, I know it's literally our thing to talk about this, but like, I don't wanna.
like no, I'm actually like I'm at a point where I'm just like I really just want to get like through this. Like I'm sorry, this is going to be bad content for the people watching the podcast like on YouTube. This is going to be bad content. Try is bad. Like it's not. It's bad in there's nothing to talk about. Nothing fucking
Yeah.
happens.
like all of the interesting ways in which try are bad like become apparent in movie 1,
which we
and
talked
then
about
it's just
extensively.
and then it's just sludge. You're just watching like the way I would describe try, right? Is like okay, try is like the what like even like some of the worst, like even like Adventure 2020 or some or shit like that, or like the parts of Zero Two I've railed pretty extensively against, right?
Mhm.
Like those are bad. But at least or like fucking Frontier or something. But those are like I can look at those and still think, wow, I'm watching Digimon. This feels like I'm like watching like a bad like attempt at making like a contemporary style like seasonal anime with Digimon slapped in there, made by guys who like watched Digimon Adventure 15 years ago and kind of hope that that was the last time you saw it as well.
Oh, well, they also read the cliff notes for O2. They didn't watch it, but they read the cliff
Yeah,
notes.
they did.
Yeah, it's bad. It sucks. It sucks so fucking bad. Oh
I
my
can't
god.
wait for the next episode of the podcast to just be, oh hey, yeah, so we just watched the rest of the 3
I
movies.
was
Fuck it.
literally going
We
to
might do
suggest, do we
that.
just do to like I don't want to be like I want to watch Last Evolution season already,
Dude.
dude. Fuck.
Yeah,
love that movie.
I'd be down, honestly.
I think we're
wanna
just
get
gonna
I
watch
wanna
all
get to
3
the
for
good
next time.
movies. I wanna get to the good
Oh
shit.
god.
It's fine.
I
We'll
want to
probably
watch beginning again.
I feel like we owe the viewers that after this one too.
yeah, we're just like, okay, like we might be able to hit an hour and a half if we watch 3 at once. Okay.
And
Fucking
this part of the
try.
movie.
Yeah, try 3. Himekawa's dodging the questions from Daigo because she is evil. Mimi is appreciated by her classmates. They were just like, "Oh, that thing was such a fun, cute little thing. I wish I got to wear the outfit." Yay! Mimi's happy and whatever. Who fucking cares?
Okay, I do have actually something to say about the Himikawa bit.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
The fucking part where like because I think this gets mentioned in the previous movie where it's like, oh, actually they already know that Meikumon is the source of the virus.
Yes, Himekawa knows.
Yeah, I swear that gets mentioned in an earlier movie, and here they're talking about that, and like Daigo's like, "Why the fuck did you not tell them that?" And like he's like, "Well, we don't need to. Koshiro will just figure it out on his own.
Yeah.
Just
Which-
tell him."
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
I know the answer is she's evil, but shut up, just tell him.
like. Yeah, I think the first time they mention Meikumon being the source of the infection is either like at the tail end of 2 or in this scene at the beginning of 3. Because like, yeah, this is when Daigo is first finding out as well.
Sorry, that was it. Continue.
No, yeah, okay. Mako is freaking out because her cat is a cold-blooded murderer that killed a bigger cat.
And Takuru's like, "Nah, it's fine. You're a friend."
Yeah, you're a friend. It's just because your cat's evil doesn't mean you're evil. Which, to be fair, there is actually like a cool scene between Mako and Sora that happens later involving this exact thing that I do want to touch on because I do like that scene a lot. So at this point, okay, Hikari and Takaru go to Ken's house. They try to get in touch with him.
Okay.
They knock on the door, no one answers. They try to text him, no answer. They try to call him, no answer. You know what they don't do?
Check on
What?
the other kids.
Contact any of the other O2 kids. They don't even talk about them.
Oh yeah, when they're out talking to Daigo about that, they even ask like, "Okay, well, like, do you know anything about what's up with Ken?" And it's like, "We're trying, but don't worry, they're being monitored."
Yeah,
Or
like
some
Two of
shit
the
like that.
kids. Two of the kids live in Takuru's building.
they're there. Like what? Oh my god!
I go to school with these people.
You've been going
I
to
think-
school with them for 3 years.
Like at no point did this go, fuck. Daisuke hasn't been sexually harassing Hikari in a while. What's that? What's that?
Like
What's up
Daisuke's
with
ki-
that?
like
Well, no,
Daisuke's kind of
that one stopped happening when Daisuke realized he was gay, but that's a separate.
like Daisuke's kind of a very loud presence. You'd notice if he was gone.
Oh
just-
god, yeah.
They just don't even ask about them. They don't even mention
want-
them.
Lot.
Yes.
I want to watch Tamer so fucking bad.
It's okay. It's okay. We get to watch Kizuna. We get to watch Beginning. Those are both excellent films. And then we get to watch fucking Tamers, and we get to have fun. Guilmon is gonna be there.
Yay,
It'll be more fun
Gilmon!
because I haven't even watched Tamers, so
Yeah,
I'll be
no,
going
love it.
completely blind.
Yeah, it's
I'm a
gonna be great.
baby.
I'm a baby.
Dude, after all of this shit, I'm gonna watch things.
It's
I
it's
need a-
really
I need a palate cleanser.
it's really funny that because we took the 3-month hiatus, the Digimon group watch that happens in Cool Gang is already starting Tamers. They're already a couple episodes in. Anyway, yeah, bad movie.
Bad movie, no good.
It's an argument breaks out because Koshiro's being insensitive. I think this is about the Mimi thing again. No, this is like where he's like, Mako, you have to tell me anything you know about Meikumon, how you met and what happened. And like Mako is clearly suffering from trauma because her best friend in the entire world just freaked out, killed someone, and then ran away. And like,
Mhm.
Hi,
yeah,
Bridget.
like, what's up?
Sorry. Someone in chat. Hi, Bridget. I just got on watching Turn How's the Seed going. Free proofs, pretty good.
Yeah.
We're trying to
Yeah.
like get through talking about absolute fucking dog shit. So you know that's
Those a different kind of climb.
Yeah. Fuck.
climb out of hell.
At one point, Yamato does something. He does something like
Does he?
okay,
Does
no,
he?
this happens off screen, but he tells Taichi that he did something, and Taichi realizes, oh, you did this to, like, kind of take the burden off me a little bit. I appreciate that. And Yamato like blushes and looks away, and I'm like, you are
Oh,
so
yeah,
fucking
oh,
gay, dude.
This is
I know. He
that's the
tells-
bit. That's the
he
bit where
tells-
he's.
Well,
That's the
let-
bit earlier when. Sorry. That's the bit I mentioned earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he tells Taichi like, hey, like, you know, if everybody else is easily getting their ultimates, then we won't have to rely on Omegamon.
That's yes. Okay, that's that part.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. Okay.
Like, yeah, hey,
You know what could have
I
been
might, I
like?
might get to kiss you later too.
You know what could have been like a cool thing that they could have done, but they didn't because they didn't want to make new designs for this fucking shit. Clearly,
Yeah.
you know how it's like every every movie, like 2 new kids get their like ultimate levels.
With the exception of
What
3,
if-
because only Koshiro gets it, but yeah.
What if we paired these up one more sensibly, and then not only did they get their ultimate levels, but they then also get like a fusion?
Wouldn't that have been cool? Wouldn't that
Wouldn't
have been
that have been
cool?
literally anything in any of these movies to look forward to?
God, I
Motherfuckers
like
can barely write. You think they can spawn up a new fucking fusion?
fair enough. I mean, well, to be fair, like the people who do the new designs are clearly working at the top of their game. The the Meiku stuff and like Ordinmon are fucking cool as shit.
Man, her ass is fat.
That's
It
great.
really is. Thanks,
talk-
Yuki.
We'll talk about that in 3 movies.
All right, next episode. Gotcha.
Yeah, actually. Mako's like my next mode is Mako's dad is a cop or something, government agent. I'm barely paying attention.
Dude, I was watching this shit at 3 times speed because I had like things to do, like,
So
and also I just
later,
don't care.
later it's revealed that Mako's dad was one of the first Digimon researchers. Huh?
But,
How?
like, no one knew about these guys besides like the Digidestined.
She
What?
got Meikumon when he was already doing this, which isn't possible. She has an original Digivice, which means she got it back when the first wave happened, before they were public. What do you mean he was a researcher?
All right, it's a very simple explanation of that. Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah, no, like, this is just like, they don't care. They don't care about, like, actually checking fucking anything about the original series to make sure any of their plot beats make any remote amount of sense. So I'm like, you know what? If you don't care, why the fuck why would I? Like, why should I be invested?
What you need to understand is
Noah,
that
why are
at
you
the
fucking?
time- What?
Hi. What are you doing in the
Hi.
podcast, Noah? Who doesn't have a Fugi, so you're not on screen right now?
I'm here to ask why we aren't talking about Terriermon.
We're not there yet.
We're not there. Well, that was a different movie that we already saw. That
Oh,
was
is that?
really
Well,
good,
yeah,
and
no,
we
I was
enjoyed it a
actually gonna
lot.
ask why isn't Terriermon in Digimon Try?
Well, you don't
Uh,
want it. You don't want it to be in try.
Well, yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's not.
Wait.
All Digidestined, who are not specifically the ones from Adventure 01 and also Mako, they don't exist. Wallace isn't real. The O2 kids aren't real. They
No,
don't
not
matter.
not our good friend Willis.
Yeah, no. Willis from America is not
Who's-
real, unfortunately.
Who's gonna
Do
save
you,
him?
do you know what? Do you know what this is? This is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
It's my problem, not yours. Get over it.
Get over it. Okay.
Okay.
Then we're continue on.
Sorry. Yeah, we gotta move. We gotta move. We're trying to be done with these stupid fucking things. Where the hell was I? Yamato goes to Himekawa and Daigo to get information about what the fuck is going on. Himekawa lies about them keeping track of the other kids and like, don't worry, they're safe. At which Daigo is like, what the fuck are you talking about? We don't know where the other Digidestined are. They've been disappearing. And she's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Like I'm all in my notes, all of this shit is so separated. So like I just got Yamato's so gay, dude, followed by Daigo, dude, you can't fix her pussy. Give up.
Yeah.
Also-
Well, that just sounds like fucking quitter talk.
Also, I forget what point of the movie this is, but I just remember there's a bit where Koshiro and Joe are talking, and there's a bit where Joe says like, "Oh, like you're like I think it's a Koshiro's like, oh, you're acting a little different." And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's like I'm always like I've upgraded or evolved," and it's like. It just feels like them going, yeah, my stupid arc is over, and so now I'm gonna actually start acting like Joe.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the dub changed it to Joval.
I'll take it.
It's Jover.
I'll accept it. I'll accept a Joe pun. I will accept this. It's okay.
This is literally just it's Jover.
it's so Jover. Oh
if
my
Digimon dub made today.
We are actually recording. I don't know, but it's fine. It was funny. We don't give a fuck about these movies, dude. Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. Like this is gonna be bad content.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Oh sure.
Because I don't have any recording that I can send you anyways. Can you just not have me like in the audio at all, and you just kind of talk around me? You can
No.
like dub. I said whatever you wanted.
No,
I
they,
think-
audio tracks don't allow me to do that because I use Discord audio.
That makes sense.
All desktop goes through one source, so I can't cut out individual people.
We're nearly
unfortunately.
done anyway. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we've barely scraped the surface of 3, but this movie is like whatever. Who cares? But the reboot it's mentioned during the montage of all the kids that come afterward. Like basically, just all the kids kind of hanging out with their Digimon, and at one point the word reboot gets said. Mako is depression napping. So valid of her to do that. Which is when Sora
Honestly,
shows up.
I don't know if I want to hear about reboots in the context of Digimon Adventure, considering.
Yeah, no, solid point. Sora shows up to Mako's house to have a chat with her, and this is the scene I really like because she's just like, "Hey, like one time, fucking Agumon Dark Digivolved, and it was awful, but Taichi got past it, so it's gonna be okay. Like, don't worry about
Get
it."
over it.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of says that, but like, nicer.
It's my
Just like,
problem,
it'll be fine.
not yours.
Yeah. Mako's just like,
Skullgreymon
okay.
also killed a random Digimon. It's fine.
It wasn't
They
like
really
our,
did.
it wasn't our good friend and mentor, but like he's still responsible for murder. Joe, this is the part where Joe talks about having his bouncy self, and he's just like, "You're gonna be single forever if you don't take a fucking shower," which I thought was really funny. Takaru shows up, and all the Digimon get to come out and have like some playtime outside the server. And oops, Patamon's affected and rips into fucking Takaru's arm and draws blood.
I'm a vampire. It looks so fucking funny.
It's
so bad.
so goofy. So something I did. Sorry, I just saw in chat. My Digimon Dark Digivolve. Grow up. Like actually though, that is the solution. Is grow up. Something I did appreciate about this part is that when Takaru shows up, he's immediately just like, "Hey, we can't be focusing on the negative. Like, if you focus on the negative too much and are pessimistic about things, that's going to manifest them. Not good to do that." And then when he's leaving, now having seen that Patamon is infected, he starts spouting like what if everyone gets infected though? Like we can't be too careful. And I thought it was a cute little his optimism is just like a fucking front kind of thing. Like the second something bad happened, he immediately went doomer mode. I thought that was fun. I don't know if it's consistent with his character at all, but I thought it was interesting. There's another Yuri scene between I think it's Sora and Mako at this point. Oh yeah, there was a note in the earlier episode where I'm just like, it's taking every fiber of my being to not call this scene Yuri, and it's when Mako and Mimi are shopping.
That's fine. Just do
Dog, dog losing a chest.
But shut the fuck up. Like, look,
it.
I'm not saying I'm not expecting it. I'm just saying, like, cathedrals everywhere with those that for those with eyes to see. No,
Yeah, you're just running around chasing your tail.
but you all need to die. Mimi calls Yamato a tundra instead of a tsundere. I don't know why. This is like a
there's like a sort of running bit where she gets words wrong because she's so used to being in America,
yeah, she like uses English words instead, I think.
or says like a Japanese word wrong, or doesn't know a Japanese term.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that was never a bit with her, but whatever.
Yep. My next note is just Koshiro will save the whole fucking world. Because I think it's at one point where someone's just like, Koshiro will figure it out and handle everything, and we don't gotta worry about it at all. They're probably talking about the infections.
Yeah.
Takuru is having a little bit of a meltdown. Oh, wait, no. So they're talking under the bridge. And everyone's like, no, it's too risky to take our Digimon home. And Takuru's like, no, I'm doing it. Don't ask why. And then they all start going like, man, I'm so happy I get to take my Digimon who is alive and well and I can still see and chat with home with me to hang out and spend time with. And then someone's just like, guys, Mako is still here. And they're just like, oh no,
fuck.
oh shit, oh fuck, oh dude.
I'm really
Oh,
glad I get to take Agumon home with me, who didn't kill Leomon recently. Oh shit.
God damn it, oh
Agumon.
jeez. Agumon. Anyway, Takuru gets home, has a meltdown. Patamon already knows he's infected and is seemingly kind of chill about the whole
He's
thing.
literally like, I want you to kill me, Takuru.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck this movie. I don't need cute ass Patamon telling me, hey buddy.
Yeah,
I know
so
shit's-
okay.
I know shit's gonna get rough. Kill
Like
me.
I will admit, Patamon being like, "Yeah, I'm in fact," like putting on the smile and being like, "Yup, it's happening." And then like as the realization kind of crashes into both of them and they both start sobbing, I was like, "Ugh, okay, this is getting me a little bit like, okay, fine. You haven't earned this, but whatever."
Yeah, like you're only doing that because it's fucking Patamon.
Exactly.
Digimon Adventure doing that. Doesn't
Yeah.
like make this an effective scene. It's just literally preying on your fucking nostalgia.
It's
That's-
literally just the
that's
fact that it is Patamon and Takuru, two characters I love very much, that are like realizing that things are bad now. The movie itself didn't earn that. Original Adventure earned this. Ugh.
By the way, we need to start hurrying this up. I'm at final. I'm at the final Zenless Gauntlet now.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
No, it's fine. We're in the back half of 3, and also the 1 hour mark was my goal, and we're about to hit it. So,
Sorry.
okay, yeah. Yamato has realized that Takuru is just kind of like being weird, and Takuru sounds like he's about to admit it, and then he just goes like, "I don't want everyone to find out that you're such a shitty guitarist and your band's gonna break up." Which is, that's cute. That feels like an actual interaction these two characters that I remember would have. Sora is doing something that also kind of feels like something she would have, where like she's going down her list of everyone one by one and calling them to like check in and be like, "Hey, you doing all right? Everything cool? All right, glad to hear it." Because like, yeah, like that's something she would do. She's the crest of love. Like, sure.
Saying
He-
that like it's her job.
I got anything here, man. Especially for Sora.
I know.
Yeah, Piamon's like, you should probably be selfish sometimes. You're a little too selfless. Like, have you ever thought about yourself? And Sora's like, what?
Huh.
What do you?
You can do
Wait,
that?
Yeah.
wait, I can do that?
Wait, what? And Piamon's like, "What do you plan on doing in the future?" And she's like, "Haha, yeah."
Dying.
According to this Wikipedia page, getting knocked up by Yamato.
Oh, also I take over my mother's file arranging shop. That's cool. It's what I wanted. Yeah. Okay.
God damn, 2 kids. Fuck.
I gotta push 2 babies out. Fuck this, dude. That sucks.
So, okay. For try 3, with my download, it defaults to the dub and I have to switch over to the sub. I'll admit, I was too fucking lazy and just left the dub on because it was playing at 2 times speed anyway. So, one of my notes is, "Oh, you rely on tech too much. Oh," quote from Dr. Claw, because that's the fucking voice the person is
too?
doing. Did you
I did
also
that
write
shit
that?
too. Yes. I just have. Why the hell is Dr. Claw just threatening the entire human world?
It's like, it's so out of fucking nowhere. It's just a voice that randomly goes, "Oh, you humans rely too much on your technology, and now that this is happening, the whole world will collapse. Ooh." And it's like, wait, what? Where the fuck is this coming from? What, huh? Who are
This is
you?
like this feels
Where
this feels
was
like a
this 3
very
movies
like
ago?
this feels like a very like empty, I guess, like attempt at like trying to get some of that like Digimon, like you know, usual Digimon style, like mixing in commentary about like increasing reliance on technology kind of thing.
Sure, yeah.
Like, but like one movie didn't earn that once again. Shocker. 2, why is it? What do you mean, Doctor Claw? What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
straight up Dr. Claw.
okay. Agumon is infected. Taichi notices while he's hanging out with him. The Digimon decide, fuck it. Like, if we're all infected anyway, let's just walk around. Who cares anymore?
We'll do the reboot shit, and then we'll go have some fun with our friends one last time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, they all decided to do the reboot, by the way. So I forgot. This is mentioned during this movie, and we just kind of glossed over, which is actually kind of important. So Himekawa explains to all the Digimon that in order for, wait, hold on. Does she explain? Oh, wait, no, this might be later. Never mind. This is later. The first thing that happens is Hikari suddenly gets taken over by some kind of entity. And my
Man, I
note
wonder who
is,
it is.
"God fucking damn it. Not this shit. Fuck." In all caps.
Hi, Michael. Sorry, Mickey's on screen right now.
Oh, okay. Patamon admits to the entire group he's infected because they're all the Digimon are hanging out by themselves right now.
Mhm.
And then Patamon's
Possessed
like,
Hikari shows up.
yeah. But so before Hikari shows up, Patamon says, "I'm infected," and all the guys are like, "Oh, we got to tell Koshiro he can start developing a vaccine." And Patamon's like,
COVID Patamon.
like actually, and
There's
and
a bit of one
Patamon's
of
like,
these movies. There's a bit of one of these movies where they're like talking about, "Oh, we're infected. We gotta wear the masks and stuff." But I'm like, "Oh, don't be saying this shit to me."
Come on. Patamon says, "No, don't tell Koshiro." And my note is, "What do you mean you're not going to tell him? What does that solve? Like, what?
Nothing. You know the
What?
rest of his movies.
Why?"
Nothing.
And then
Isn't it incredible how these things don't work as like a follow-up to Digimon Adventure, but are also just like completely non-functional as their own story?
they just don't make any sense. They just don't make any sense. None of the decisions anyone makes in any of these movies make any sense. My next note is just an image, a screen cap from the 100 Girlfriends comic manga of a small child crying, saying, "I'm Sabui. You can kill me if you want." And the text next to it just says Patamon, because that's literally what he says.
Just
Tells
a
all
small being.
the small little cow dog.
But what the, you
Bad.
know, chat. I'm gonna involve the chat in this a little bit because they've been
Okay.
kind of out. But
Yeah.
what the fuck is Patamon?
What is Patamon actually? Let's discuss this.
Patamon is oomph, and that's all that matters.
I
This
was
is
trying.
true.
I always
I've
thought of
always
him
just
like a
kind of
little,
just.
like a
Hmm?
guinea pig.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hamster
I
guinea
guess like
pig is
hamster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hamster guinea pig is probably the closest
I
equivalent.
don't know.
Just
I've always just kind of referred to Patamon as like a shape.
he is shaped.
Like not
I
just that he is
recommend
shape, he just kind of is a shape.
looking up Patamon cards from the TCG. There are some extremely shaped Patamons,
Yes.
like some fat Pikachu level type stuff.
Like it's
Especially Pokies.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
Koki
god,
ever draws
Koki
a
Patamons.
Patamon.
Crazy. God, everyone should play the Digimon card game instead of
Yeah.
you know what? Just stop listening to the fucking cop podcast, man. Just stop listening to it.
No,
Go play
no.
Digimon.
Yeah,
No,
no.
no.
No, stay in the fucking stream. What are you doing?
Oh no, no,
Why?
I'm talking about this is for recorded. Like this is the uploaded version. No, people on
Yeah,
the
you're
stream
still
need to say.
also on stream.
I know.
Like,
Sorry, people
People
watching
on
the
the
video of the
stream.
podcast. Just stop fucking watching it.
Hey, we ain't got nothing important to say. Fuck this
Yeah.
movie.
Okay. So yeah, now Hikari shows up being controlled by some kind of entity. My notice is being speaking through Hikari again and shit. Danger to both worlds. Blah blah blah. Like literally the exact same speech that was in the first one. Just she starts talking about the fucking quantum sea or some shit. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah, you know how like every fucking apparent Digimon world universe is connected to one piece of shit. I don't fucking know, I guess.
Yeah, this being, which is homeostasis, I'm just gonna say it. Homeostasis through Hikari says a large sacrifice has to be made in order to stop this infection. Um, and then Himekawa shows up afterward and is like, "We're talking about the reboot, and what the reboot is we're going to roll back. It's actually more like a rollback than a reboot. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna roll back the digital world to a previous state before the infection existed. Now." Big problem with this, all of your memories are going to be entirely erased. And anything that isn't, well, I think it's more like anything that is infected will have their memories wiped. It's kind of vague.
It
But
doesn't really matter. It just matters that they'll forget.
yeah, basically all the partner Digimon are going to forget everything they know about their lives and their partners and all that kind of stuff. They will forget everything. They will just be normal Digimon.
And if they don't, every other universe just gets nuked for
Yep.
whatever reason.
Yeah, it's like everything explodes forever.
Digimon Tri is so bad it is fucking up every other Digimon property in existence.
Yep. God. If, Joe and Gomamon have a cute scene afterward where they just kind of like talk to each other and it's nice. Oh, it's specifically Joe is talking to Gomamon and he's like, I gotta introduce you to my girlfriend. Like, this might be my lifelong partner. I gotta introduce her to my partner. And I was like, oh,
dude, this is someone.
that's
It's
cute.
cute.
It's cute, but also, dude, this is someone you're dating in high school. Like,
Yeah, like, come on, Joe, let's not get ourselves.
And
And
then
then at the end-
immediately after, Goemon just goes, "Okay, but first, is she real?"
Yeah, is she real?
See, that's some classic Gomamon Joe
Yeah.
shit. More of that, please.
Yeah, this is great. This is in character stuff, and it takes place over a 2-minute scene in this hour and 40-minute movie.
We just have to get through 2 movies where he didn't do any of that shit.
I do like the implication that Gomamon knows that there are not real girlfriends.
go, on, Joe. Is this your real doll?
Put her back.
Joe, I saw Tokimeki Memorial on your computer. Joe. Ugh.
Actually, Joe is playing a Hatoful boyfriend.
That's not a girlfriend.
Can be if you're delusional.
Okay. Oh right. Also, Himekawa's source for the quantum C and like the reboot stuff is she literally just goes, dude, trust me. I think her exact words are, I'm a high-ranking government official. Just trust me. It's like, yeah, okay. Cool.
The government.
Yeah. No, you can always trust the government. Oh god, where the fuck am I? Agumon tells Taichi about the reboot.
Lot,
What's up?
I've got bad news for you. The round is over. We got.
I know. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. We're getting there. We're getting there. Agumon tells Taichi about the reboot. Koshiro has a meltdown about being useless because he can't figure out the infection shit. Meikumon shows up at Tokyo Big Sight. Is that the name of that building? I think. The inverted pyramid that they hold Comiket at.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Meikumon shows up there, evolves into Maycrackmon. Awesome design, by the way. Fucking love Maycrackmon. Pretty cool fight
She can
scene.
kind of get it.
Okay.
Nah, she's right. She's right.
Fucking furries.
Hey,
Cool fight
Person
scene.
misstating one.
Koshiro finally figures out that Meikumon is the source of the infection. Everyone is fucking infected at this point. Just everyone's infected. They pull Maycrackmon into the distortion, which is like the weird in-between world they've got going on. Everyone is beating the shit out of each other because they've all become infected and gone insane, except Tentomon. He's not crazy yet. Koshiro creates a backup program and says as long as everyone is within the backup program, when the reboot happens, it will copy the non-infected data and they will be able to retain their memories. However, the problem is that if they don't keep Maycrackmon within the distortion, the reboot's not going to fucking do anything because Maycrackmon won't be rebooted. So, and Maycrackmon is just crazy. Strong for some reason, and also all the infected Digimon are fighting each other, so they're having difficulty keeping her down. Tentomon decides, no, I'm sorry. I need to help everyone to make sure that she gets rebooted. So we get Hercules Kabuterimon. Cool as fuck design, by the way. He holds everyone off by himself, kind of raw. And then like they get knocked out of the distortion, but then he kind of gets everyone to realize that they need to push everyone back in. So like as a big huddle, they all just drag Maycrackmon back into the distortion. It closes, the reboot happens. Everyone's really sad because their partners are gone. Eventually they just kind of like get over it, I guess, or realize that like, no, I want to talk to my friends again. There's a really cute Mimi outfit during this part that is like on screen for 2 seconds. I just wanted to point it out. Just like a hair ribbon. It's really cool.
I miss my testicles.
Yeah. Mako is racked with guilt because Meikumon is the source of the infection. Takaru is the one that has the conversation with Mako to bring her back around. I don't know why he's the one to do this. It seems like they just chose arbitrarily. I don't know why. So they all meet up. They go to the digital world. They use a D3. They use the fucking dark D3, which the fucking Himekawa and Daigo have for some fucking reason. I don't know.
2 people in that fucking team have D3s already.
Dude. They use that to open up a gate to the digital world. They go into the digital world. The first thing they see is Alphamon and Jessmon fighting. Raw.
yeah, yeah.
It lasts for 3 seconds, and
If I completely ignore the context behind this fight, it's really fucking cool.
it is really fucking cool.
Once again, like this was the one moment that always gets me to pop off because it's like as shit as these movies are, and as unfortunate as it is, but these are Jessmon's only appearance. Dude, it's fucking 2D animated Jessmon.
It's
It's
so
the only
cool.
time we get to see it, but
And
he's so fucking cool.
It looks so good too.
If
Okay,
there's
and
anything, the Tri style works really well for like the robotic, like the Royal
Yes.
Knight type
Really
designs.
spiky guys.
Yeah,
the like really heavy line work is really nice for them.
yeah.
They hear the whistle. For some reason, Tokomon has Kari's whistle. Because remember,
He stole it off. He stole it off Nyaromon.
Yeah,
Because
because
like Nyaromon chasing him, like give it back, it's mine.
yeah. Which okay, cool. So maybe they did watch O2. She has the whistle.
Except
Okay.
for that part where they all still have their crest.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Just shut up. Don't worry.
Mhm.
All the babies are there. They get a little weirded out over seeing the new kids, but the kids are just like, no, what's your name, little guy? And then we see the Kaiser watching over them from a cliffside. Himekawa shows up and goes, heh, didn't expect to see you here. And then it turns out it's actually Genai, but fucked up and evil. And that's where the movie ends. And we're not going to talk about Genai, but fucked up and evil right now. I don't want to fucking do that.
Yeah, there's plenty more of him later.
I hate this end, dude.
Dude, this shit is so fucking ass.
If that
Alright.
reboot happened, none of those Digimon should technically exist.
It's Oh, no, it's fine. They rebooted to
they
a
were
point
meant-
they rebooted to a point in between when they hatched and when the kids first arrived, but also their memories are gone, so they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Sure, whatever.
But
Okay.
why is Nyatomon there?
Don't
Also,
fucking
I want to point out, I really want to point out, we just exited what many people considered the good half.
the good
Those people are
half.
full of they're full of shit.
No. No, Yuki. They're not. They're not full of shit. This was the good half.
Oh god. Oh, is my brain saving me? Oh, does it get worse? I don't remember. Oh
It
no.
absolutely gets worse.
It gets so much worse.
You'll see.
You'll see.
Yeah, we're doing all that in one go.
Yeah, anyone have any closing thoughts before I start? Okay, so next episode, I don't know when the fuck we're recording next, but we're doing like there will probably be an interim episode that goes up in 2 weeks. It'll probably be the manga episode. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so fucking sorry.
Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I do feel a bit bad about how fucking scattershot this episode is gonna feel.
Like, yeah, no, like, like these movies are bad. They're bad in a way where we can't really talk about like how because like everything that's wrong with these movies we went over extensively in the first episode of Try. From here on out, it's just more of the same garbage. There's nothing to
With
talk
me-
about.
With the revolving door of characters who get a bit of extra focus.
Yeah, it's just terrible. Like, there's gonna be a very specific thing we're gonna talk about probably at length in the next episode because it's reprehensible and disgusting. But like, just you'll fucking see. Next Divecast episode, whenever that goes up, is going to be the final 3 Try movies. I am so sorry.
I should go buy a gun.
We should all
It's
buy guns, I
like-
think.
I can't.
I don't
yeah.
want to.
Okay,
Oh.
like here's the thing,
I'm sure me
and I
Lot
don't know,
both
maybe
care.
this will just be me and Lot. We're gonna do an episode after Lot finally like edits the fucking manga episode.
Hehe.
That's gonna be us covering like all the stuff that's happened with like the manga, Liberator, general news and stuff. Maybe that'll just be me and Lot. Maybe like at least Momo or someone will be involved. I don't know. Just something that's like a little
Positive.
more fucking substantive and positive. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because that episode's gonna be real fucking positive. I think we've got nothing but good things to say about that where the franchise that kind of is right now.
It also just keeps
Yeah.
getting. It also just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's awesome. Digimon's in a good place right now. It's a shame we're watching this fucking dog shit garbage. Anyway, I gotta end this recording. Bye, everybody.
Wait, I got one thing. I got one thing. I got one thing. I got
Oh,
one thing.
okay, yeah.
What?
Oh, chat, if you wanted to know, can you finish a rando run in the span of a divecast episode? The answer is yes.
Well, no, because it was at mostly the end of an episode.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Run.
wasn't Bridget on Zigbar by the time we started?
Don't worry about it. You can finish a
Only-
rando run within the span of our longest divecast episodes because we have some that are over 3 hours.
Yeah,
I gotta kill him.
You can do it.
I gotta kill Marsh, I think.
Okay, anyway, bye.
Fucking. Bye.
Bye.